Hi everyone, it's Patricia Ritray, and I just wanted to make a video for sellers, right? We're going into spring market. This is seller season, and it's our busiest time of the year. And I want to make sure that you just keep a few things top of mind before you go ahead and list your house. So, a little bit about me, educated at Brown University and NYU. I've been an agent, a full-time agent for over 20 years. I handle all types of property types, including commercial, investment property, luxury, and we actually refer to agents all over the world through the Sotheby's network. And I'm a small business consultant as well. So business owners consult with me on their property purchases as well as setting up their business operations. And I'm also a real estate investor. So these are some game changers for your sale, right? There's things to think about that are critical for your sale. And the first is your broker selection, your property preparation, marketing and messaging, and agent experience. I'm going to touch on the most important aspects of each today. In terms of your broker selection, brand matters, right? The brand strength of your broker office does go a long way. There is a perception that certain brands have a high level of excellence, and when you align yourself with that brand, you're going to get the benefit of that perception for your home, whether your home is luxury or not. Most of the top brands have more reach than a small local office. So when you look at our Sotheby's office, we have local offices, but we also have statewide, national, and global offices. So that just means you have more people invested in looking at your property, and there's more information sharing going on across the state, the city, the world when your brokerage has several locations. And that speaks to media access, right? When your broker is larger, you're going to have more affordable media options, and you're going to have exclusive media options. So your home will be put in front of luxury websites, magazines, digital sites that other smaller brokerages will not have access to. And then training. The top brokerages do invest more dollars in training. And so you can expect that the agents affiliated with those brokers have continuous development in terms of their skill set and their ability to market your property, negotiate your home, prepare your home, and all the other hundreds of things that we do. So when it comes to property preparation, you have to cover all these points, regardless of whether your house is old, new, small, or large. And the first is just maintenance. Make sure that small maintenance issues are taken care of and large maintenance issues as well. We want to make sure that the seller is not seeing deferred maintenance or lack of maintenance that's going to say, hey, they can't handle the small projects. How are they going to handle the large projects? Have they been maintaining this home over time? Decluttering is also really important. Just make sure the buyer can see your home, right? They can't see your home through all your stuff. So the more you can put away from view or pack up in boxes, the better. You're also going to organize. And organizing and decluttering are very different. Organization speaks to how well you keep your property files and your maintenance schedules, right? If you have um, documented proof of renovations, of maintenance that has been done, that goes a long way in giving the buyer this perception that you've taken great care to keep this home maintained and wonderful over the years. And that gives buyers a lot of confidence, and it does lead to a higher sale price. And then staging, right? Some homes do need staging, usually if there are rooms that are awkward or small. It's a good idea to stage those rooms to kind of see how furniture could be laid out. But actually, staging is number 4. After you address maintenance, decluttering, and organizing, then we can look at staging. So when it comes to messaging, there are different kinds of messaging. And the first type of messaging in the marketing is called feature marketing. So I call that feature marketing because we're really just talking about what exists in your home, what are the features that are going to wow the buyer. And that's the most basic kind of marketing. But there's also additional types of marketing that should be included in the marketing plan. And the next is comparative marketing, right? It's understanding how your home compares to other homes on the market. And the market is always changing. So it's really important that you have an agent that can consult with you about how your home is positioned among the group of homes in your price point. Okay. And then there is storytelling type marketing, right? Where we're basically taking the stories of the person that built the home or the person that owns the home or the neighborhood stories of the historic context of the home, and we're basically using that to add a special quality to the marketing. So make sure that all of this is covered in your marketing, whether your home is small or large. And finally, your agent experience is really going to be critical for maximizing your home value. um, Make sure you use an agent with long-term relationships, because relationships create deals. Your house will attract a lot of eyeballs, but it's those relationships that actually get the deal from offer to closing. And those relationships, people have to have confidence in those relationships, and confidence is developed over time with agent experience. Negotiation skills are something you should cover with your agent. They should have a strategic mindset when it comes to negotiation, and that can shift based on the property type, but I would ask your real estate agent how they approach negotiation and how they prepare for it. And then you want an agent that has transaction management expertise in your particular segment. So if it's investment property, luxury property, make sure that they understand how to manage those transactions based on the transaction type, and make sure that the agent is organized enough to keep things flowing and the deal moving without a lot of frustrations for you. And you also want to speak to your agent about problem and risk familiarity. What can actually go wrong with the deal? What if you're prepared upfront to know some of the potential pitfalls, and you know that your agent has seen those pitfalls before, you're going to have more comfort in moving forward with that agent, knowing that they'll be able to handle all the potential problems and risks along the way. So those are some of the key considerations for choosing your real estate agent. Let me know what you liked about the video. Scan the QR code as well to go to my website and send me a note, and I'll see you next time.